Every morning when I rise, I remind myself today I will meet people who are meddling, arrogant, jealous, dishonest. I do not hate them for it. How can I? They do not know the good from the evil. This is how I begin my day, preparing my mind for the world, for its people, for the inevitable trials I will face. You see, I have learned that we cannot control others, only how we respond to them. Life is short, fleeting, like sand slipping through our fingers. So I remind myself, live with purpose. Each day is a new opportunity. No matter the obstacles, no matter the noise and chaos of the world, I must live according to my principles, rooted in reason and virtue. Whatever happens to you has been waiting to happen since the beginning of time. Fate is woven into the very fabric of the universe, just as your life and your death have been. As I walk among my people, I often reflect on the vastness of the universe, on the nature of fate. The Stoic understanding is clear. The universe operates with a rational order, a divine providence, what we call logos. I cannot change its course, nor should I resist it. I must accept whatever comes my way. When we struggle against the nature of things, we invite suffering. Why should I fight against what is meant to be? Instead, I choose to embrace the path set before me, trusting that it is part of something greater than myself. This is where peace lies, acceptance. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This is one of the greatest lessons I have learned. I cannot control the events of the world, nor the actions of others. But what I can control is my mind, my response. And in that lies the key to true strength. Anger, fear, anxiety. These are natural, yes. But they cloud the mind. They make us lose sight of what is important. When I feel these emotions rising within me, I remind myself that they do not serve me. They only hinder my ability to act with wisdom and reason. To live in accordance with nature is to live a life of virtue. A man's nature is to act according to reason. That is what separates us from animals. We are part of nature, and nature has its course. Just as a tree grows according to its design, I too must live according to mine. But what is the nature of man? It is to be rational, to act with virtue, and to use reason as our guide. This is our highest calling, to live in harmony with nature, not by chasing our base desires or allowing our emotions to rule us, but by choosing what is right and just. Even death, which so many fear, is a part of this natural order. I remind myself daily, death is not to be feared. It is simply the conclusion of the cycle, and I must accept it with grace. What brings no benefit to the hive brings no benefit to the bee. I am not isolated. None of us are. We are part of a community, a hive, a society, and it is my duty, as it is yours, to contribute to the greater good. When we act selfishly, thinking only of our own gain, we go against our very nature. We thrive when we help others, when we act for the collective good. I, as an emperor, must serve my people. Just as a bee's purpose is to serve the hive, so is my purpose to serve Rome. And so must you serve those around you, your family, your community, your world. How much time he saves who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does, but only what he does himself, to make it just and holy. We spend so much time worrying about others, what they say, what they think. But in truth, what matters is what we do. Our actions are the only thing we can control. Instead of comparing ourselves to others, we should focus on our own path, ensuring that every step we take is guided by virtue. Wealth, fame, power, these are fleeting. They hold no real value. True worth is found in self-reflection and personal growth. Do every act of your life as though it were the last act of your life. Time is limited. None of us know how long we have, so why waste a moment? I remind myself to live fully in the present, to treat each act as though it were my last. In doing so, I live with intention without distraction, focused on what truly matters. And so, each morning I rise with these thoughts. I prepare myself for the world, for its trials, its people, its difficulties. I do not shy away from them. I welcome them, knowing that they are part of the path I must walk. You too have this power within you, the power to master your mind, to accept your fate, and to live a life of virtue. This is the way of the Stoic. This is the way of peace. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more content on living a better life.